Hey, so now the sun's popped up finally. Today I really wanted to make myself spew. I actually came out with the intention to make myself vomit, right? I'm about 2 hours into a walk and hike. Haven't allowed myself to have any water. And before I left, I had a double espresso. Why? I wanted to bring on physiological response in my body of anxiety. I wanted my heart to race, my gut to feel sick. I wanted to feel like I had to shit, because I generally do after coffee. I wanted to feel that while I was running up a hill with no warm-up and nursing a very sore lower back and sore beaten up body from a very intense physically few days. Why? Because I've just about had it. Why? I've had it in my life of being completely rattled by chaos or spontaneous situations or stresses which I didn't anticipate or I should have been prepared for, but it's a re-emerging pattern and it keeps fucking me up. It's not cool with me anymore. So I like being in control of pain. I like inflicting pain upon myself. And the truth is, we all do when we run the same patterns or we pull the victim card or anything else. The pain we endure is mostly within our control. That aside, heart was pumping. I was panting, wanting to take my clothes off, but I kept them on, and no matter how hot or cold I get, I was keeping it on no matter what. I've got my key and earphones and Queens in my beanie to make it really uncomfortable. I'm just really fucking with myself here. And you know what? It was really tough, and it was raining really hard, and I just wanted nothing more than to be anywhere but here, yet I was still so present and enjoying it and loving it. And, the more one can start to love who they are when they're feeling completely rattled and anxious and stressed and tired, life becomes easier at an ever-increasing rate. Not to say there aren't as many challenges, there are more challenges, but it becomes easier in the sense that you gain more momentum because you start to appreciate how much you can actually endure mentally and physically. See, when I was younger, well, really, my whole life, I've endured a lot of really crazy gut situations, hundreds, thousands of times, truly. When I had undiagnosed disorders and diseases and was glutened or had too much sugar or fructose or even tap water, my body would bloat, my joints would get so sore, I'd be crying in pain and couldn't even sit down. It was truly, it hit me for six. People could see how much pain I was in, and sometimes no amount of painkillers impacted me. So I'm no stranger to enduring intense pains that I couldn't explain to anyone, or people thought I was, just exaggerating, which perhaps I was, but I still felt it as if it was real. Other times I've had anaphylactic reactions to tuna and whey protein and literally collapsed on the side of the road and being saved by my dad driving past or other people coming past, and other more sinister situations which don't need to be explained. But I'm no stranger to feeling like my life is on the line. Yet today still felt completely out of my comfort zone and felt like I was about to give in because I felt weak and like a piece of crap. And it's nice because I controlled that and I conquered that, and I reminded myself it's okay to sit in fear. It's okay to be struggling. It doesn't matter if it's 1 minute into my jog and there's someone next to me who's just started, who's done laps already and they're not even puffed, but I am. It doesn't matter where anyone else is. What matters is how you're internalizing what you're going through. And for me, I'm not defining myself by my struggles, but I'm allowing myself to accept the fact that I struggle. And when you accept something, or when one accepts something, there's not as much, if any, resistance to it. So I'm welcome to struggles in my life because it's a challenge of sorts, and where there's challenge, there's growth. And some choose to not grow from their challenges, or perhaps not as much as they could because things just keep reoccurring because they're not getting the lessons they need. But my question to you, and I guess to myself, my future self watching this back perhaps in years to come, is what are you doing today to really rattle yourself? All right. Now I could have gone up and down the steps, but I've chosen to go the extra 4.5, 5 kilometer path I've chosen to deprive myself of water and have a coffee and wear thick jumpers, tights, a really thick beanie with annoying fucking items in the beanie to really screw with me. And you know what? A few hours in, I don't give a shit that I haven't drunk. I don't care that my body's got stitches. I don't care about my lower back being sore. I don't care about the coins or the key digging into my head. Don't care about anything besides the fact that I'm just breathing, taking one step at a time. And that's all that counts. Cliched, take one step at a time. But like anything, it needs context to really appreciate its value. And for me right now, one step at a time is what's getting me through this. Had I not experienced the pain today and just woken up and said one step at a time, perhaps it would drive me, but nowhere near as much as me actually putting myself to the test physically to really see what one step at a time looks like. So that's my musings for today. It's really funny how I'm not actually, I'm going within my body now, but I don't feel the desire to drink or to sit down or to stop. My body's like in autopilot mode. My feet are taking one step at a time. My glutes are turning on every time I step. No desire to do anything because I've surrendered to the situation. I'm comfortable how I am. I'd be more comfortable to just keep going like this. And you know what? Going to the car and sitting in the car and having a drink is actually going to be uncomfortable because my body's adapted to the routine of what I've been doing the past few hours of just one step at a time. So how can you create momentum for yourself? 1, 2, what momentum, what rhythm are you already in? Because whatever you're doing currently, there's a pattern there. So what's your pattern interrupt for today to break the cycle of what you're doing, which you don't wish to be doing? And what can you do right now?